are looking for a couple.
And really interesting to see what's going on.
Of course, all of these players are playing on the NEX series phone. That is the official smartphone of the PUBG Mobile Club Open. Has an upgraded multi-turbo technology for the best gaming performance. So it is giving these teams the highest opportunity, so to speak. Even playing field, they're all playing on the same devices. So all it's going to come down to is reactions, control, and the performances on the battlefield.
If you want to join eSport, definitely a phone for you. Check on over to Team Secret, team that had the same playstyle as Team Kesso, but they actually kept that playstyle. So we're gonna have to see if maybe that was kind of a playstyle you were looking for. I think that the shift from Team Kesso is really in the right direction. Team Secret seems they're still a little bit stuck in yesterday's games. Never really took the moral high ground to try and shift away from that.
I do like that kind of Team Queso have held their ground in the center of the circle.
They can't leave if they wanted to.
Well, not now. They could have earlier on, but they chose to stick around. And it's a situation we're kind of not used to them seeing, but we know that they can frag out. We know that Axel will pop shots off left, right, and center when he gets a chance. We know what Marco can do. And of course, the magical man that is Mystical.
And welcome back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open
on top of the leaderboard. The Formula also nearby. A lot of these teams are clustered around the center of this phase 1 circle.
This circle is going to be closing up in the next few minutes. The shift is going to be really, really important. If it goes up north, there's so many free compounds that no teams have been taken over quite yet. Now, legit, half of the zone is unoccupied. Well, and that is insane. Even the southern section of it is actually unoccupied. But Team Kesso shots fired back and forth, nothing quite connected. Ooh. But some early game skirmishes will be starting to see the light of a day.
Yeah, it was as far as I know, the Formula that popped a couple of shots off towards Team Queso. Now, like, here's the thing: you mentioned about the north being kind of unoccupied because there's so many teams in the center. There's still quite a good few spots around the south side of the map. If it does shift heavily down, of course, there's a few teams there. The most notably the side of Team Top, ARG, and Indian Tigers.
RG Star Team here. They need to have good performances. Any mistake now will almost be locking them down out of the top 5 position. They need to have a good game on this map. And I know that they had some good performances in the past in the regional finals on Miramar. Of course. But not consistent on that map. That's the issue. Is if they have that genius moment, if they rotate efficiently, if everything goes their way, they will take the win. If they're in a bad spot, that's when it becomes a little bit tricky for Team RG Star Team. They cannot work under pressure on Miramar. And that is something that really works against them for this 9th game of this entire prelims finals.
Man, 9 games you've had over 2 days so far.
Go so fast. They grow so fast. So good.
Time flies when you're having fun, Maxon. That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
But Purple Mood, they're lying in 2nd place overall. They are a good 70-odd points ahead of 3rd place alone.
That's all good because damage to padega. It's not going to be one-sided.
Spot in the global finals next week where they're going to go up against so many amazing teams. The likes of Unique Team, Nova Esports, or QFDina.
Well, Groza. That is my favorite weapon right there. The Groza is basically an AKM. Just give it some steroids a little bit, and that's your
rotation start zone के बाहर से
rotate
कर रहे हैं अभी तक zone के अंदर नहीं गए हैं मेरे हिसाब से सभी boosted है Zest पर थोड़ा low on health है KS की team San Martin में if I'm not wrong and वही आराम से लूट रहे हैं लूट की तो कमी नहीं है पर वही rotations की कमी है
rotation की बहुत ज़्यादा कमी है और main बात ये रहेगी कि जो
one could say that the Groza is like
लंबी रहेगी और उसमें वो कोई भी टीम से clash कर सकती है और यहाँ पे Team Secret के Stu 9 Groza उठाते हुए with level 3 gear
हाँ Team Secret का
equipment तो सही मिल रहा है इनको पर शायद already equipped थे सब कुछ छोड़ दिया इन्होंने
just like the NEX phone.
I thought you were going to do a cheese joke.
No. See,
I was reading your mind. I was like, he's going to do a cheese joke because he's trying to catch up.
Do you even know who I am?
Yes, you're Imperium.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Your dad. Okay. Or Rejection Gaming, okay, a little bit split.
Where have you been all my life?
Call me daddy. Rejection Gaming, a little bit split there. They have a scout on the top of the mountain. Yeah, it's something risky, actually. A playstyle that's pretty risky because you can't avoid fights so easily. You do have the terrain to work with, but that's you don't have the grass, you don't have the rocks, you don't have the trees. If you want to pull off, it's a little bit more risky on Miramar because you're so easily spotted. There's nothing to hide you.
And talk about kind of being so easily spotted. RG there split in a way that I don't really like right now because teams are starting to get closer together. They don't have a lot of teams around them, but it's something that in my opinion, they have definitely. They will want to get together as a four-man team as quickly as possible.
The circle is about to close up. Where is it going to be? High up north or to the south or dead center? Down south. Okay, that's cool. Purple Mood, they are playing on the edge of the circle, and that is a playstyle that over the course of these 8 past games, I never saw them play like this. And they're really shifting their gameplay here.
Not just the edge of the circle, but so...
on the coastline.
So much so that they're actually in the blue zone right now. That's how safe they are on the edge of the circle. That's how much they just want to play super safe because they know that they're so far ahead of third place that all they need is just a solid result. Of course, the desire to come out on top overall in the standings is there, but they just want to secure those points to secure their spot.
We saw Omen Elite. They just found one sexy weapon, and that is the AUG. The AUG, good at any range you can think of. Short range, mid-range, long range, works in any kind of scenario. Compound protections, compound engages and breakthroughs. Yeah. Defensive on points is a weapon, if you can have, is so versatile. You can use it in any scenario. The damage is really good. The ratio is also really good on his rate of fire. So if you can get it, why not? It's just like the Groza, just a really significant weapon for the mid to late game stage.
Deformia a little bit split up. They're in a 2-2 split right now with one member getting knocked down. Demarcus is taking a bit of damage. J7 on the side of Pittsburgh Knights being put under pressure by his fellow NA compatriot Zute of Omen Elite.
J7, you're in a really tricky spot right now. But Omen, that really good angle. And if he tries to get back into the car, he's going to be super slow, can easily get taken down.
He can just be a scarecrow in the field. They won't know it's a player. It's just a scarecrow.
I mean, it scares the crows, not the humans.
Okay, fair enough.
I think he might be taken down. Look at that Team Secret engaging on top of Deformia. And getting one member down, and that's going to be Nuka. See you later, Alligator. We'll see you in game number 10.
Yeah, like Deformia still have 2 players up, as far as I know, and they've kind of realized that, okay, we need to kind of get out of there right now, and they've occupied the deep north side of the circle. But now, Nova Monster Shield, who have been knocked out of the top 5, so they need a strong performance getting closer and actually somewhat pinching this side of Kurt's squad. A grenade is going to be thrown out by Guam Ma over on the side of Farang, who is knocked out.
All the players that are playing outside of this compound actually in a really bad spot because they can get sniped by all the members from Nova Monster Shield and Kurt Squad in that building. But be careful, Lubo. Spray action from Guaman. Here it is. He gets the upper hand and gets an extra knock on Ibra. He's so far from his allies, Ibra is not going to get rezzed back up. That's for sure. Only 2 more members remaining. Naruto running